A loving Atma Namaste, everyone. This is Nitin Agrawal, a humble student of Gurudev Mahatma Chokoksui. I welcome you all in today's introductory talk about Tibetan bell healing, which will be facilitated by someone who has been a pranic healing instructor and practitioner with more than 2 decades of experience, a grandmaster in Reiki, and also a practitioner of Tibetan Tantric Buddhism practices and a vajra master from the lineage of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. He is a practitioner of dozens of energy healing modalities, and he is one of the most sought after healer who is respected for his tailor-made sessions on out-of-the-box topics in pranic healing. Friends, I would now request Piyushji to take over this session.
Thank you, Nitin. A very good evening to you all. Atma Namaste. May I request all of you to turn on your cameras.
Atma Namaste, Piyushji.
Atma Namaste.
Atma Namaste.
Atma Namaste.
Atma Namaste.
Atma Namaste. Ji. Namaste. Okay.
Namaste.
Namaste, everyone. Let us begin the session with an invocation, with a prayer. Shall we? Please sit comfortably.
Yes.
Close your eyes. If possible, sit facing east or north. Curl your tongue and connect it to your palate. Put your hands together in front of your heart in a prayer mudra. Make sure that the sides of the thumb are touching the breastbone or the sternum. Your armpits must be a bit open. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your heart chakra. And be aware of the love and sweetness, the bliss in your heart chakra. Smile. Take a deep breath in. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Gently move your consciousness above the heart chakra. Be aware of your throat, your ajna, your forehead, and gently bring your awareness to your crown chakra on the top of your head. Smile at your crown and take a deep breath in. Hold. Exhale. Be aware of your spiritual cord or the antahkarana on your crown chakra. And mentally repeat after me. To the Universal Supreme Buddha, to the Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the Buddhas, all the Bodhisattvas, all the Mahachohans, all the Chohans, I humbly offer my salutations to my spiritual teacher, my Sadgurudev, Mahatma Chokoksui, his spiritual teacher, Chohan Jingmi Ling, his great spiritual teacher, Mahaguruji Bodhisattva Miling, also known as Guru Rinpoche. I humbly offer my gratitude and love-filled salutations. And to all the beings of the entire divine healing hierarchy, I humbly offer my love and gratitude-filled salutations. I humbly invoke for a divine blessings, divine light, divine love, divine bliss, divine help, divine guidance, and divine protection to be showered upon us and showered upon all those who come in contact with us. Thank you for accepting us as an instrument of your divine grace always. Thank you so much for bringing us together as a one big spiritual and a very beautiful family. Eternally grateful to you all. We thank you all for all the grace and blessings. In full faith. So be it. Take a deep breath in. Hold. Exhale. Hold. You all open your eyes with a beautiful smile. I salute the divinity within each one of you. So thank you all for coming in for this introductory talk on healing using Tibetan bells. So do you all know what are Tibetan bells? I hope most of you know, right? So Tibetan bells are some beautiful pieces of art like this. They are used by Buddhist monks in the tantric Buddhist practices. The Indian version of them are used in our temples. In churches, bells are also used. So these bells have a very special significance in our rituals, and they have a hidden side or an inner side of spirituality. An open question to you all. Anyone? Can anyone point out an inner significance of ritualistic item like bells? You can unmute yourself and tell me. Anyone, feel free. Why do you think the
सर हिंदी में हो सकता है क्या?
Amani Al-Nouri.
हिंदी
Yes,
में
please.
बोल सकते
English में भी होगा because we have people from all parts of the globe. So we have to stick to one universal language, but I can translate in Hindi also. Right? I said कि bell, घंटी जिसे कहते हैं. So हमारे हिंदू जितने भी रिलीजियस एक्टिविटीज हैं और कर्म कांड है उसमें भी इस्तेमाल होती है, चर्चेस में भी यूज होती है, बुद्धिस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस में भी यूज होती है. सो इस घंटी का, इस बेल का क्या सिग्निफिकेंस है, क्या इंपॉर्टेंस है? यस, हु इज गोइंग टू टेल मी?
ऑरा होता है, वाइब्रेशन इम्प्रूव होता है और ऑरा बहुत सा क्लीन होता है घंटी की आवाज से.
वेरी गुड, नाइस ट्राई सुविधा जी. Tanuji, sound frequency influences, raises our vibration and cleanses aura. Beautiful answer. What else?
Concentration. It helps in
Chakras can be activated through this vibration.
Can you please repeat?
Chakras can be
Chakras
activated.
can be active.
Yes, through this vibration. I have this bell.
Great. So bells, basically, the sound vibrations that they produce, they actually resonate or represent the universal vibration that is the Om or Amen, right? Actually, it's the Moon. So the human voice box cannot actually produce that particular universal sound. Om is a rough replica, or Amen is a rough replica of that original vibration. That vibration is actually produced or replicated by this beautiful bell, right? It is the vibration, that is the consciousness of the Supreme Being. So as per the teachings of Tantric Buddhism, Prabhakandanji, it cleanses the surrounding. Yes, it cleanses the surrounding. So as per the teachings of the Tibetan Tantric Buddhist practices, there are two things, a bell and a dorje. So a bell is this, and this is known as a dorje or a vajra. So a bell represents a compassionate form of a vajra, that is a weapon of the devas. It also represents, bell in itself represents a divine wisdom, right? That is a representation of divine wisdom. In simple words, I can say it actually denotes the manifested universe, which can actually be interpreted by beings like us. As per Hindu culture or understanding, it is depicted as Prakriti, or the Divine Mother, as we say. We all invoke for the divine blessings of Divine Mother and the Divine Father. These are actually the feminine and the masculine aspects of the Supreme God, right? So the bell actually represents the feminine aspect of the divine, known as the Prakriti, or the wisdom, or the manifested universe. And the Vajra, or the Dorje, represents the Divine Father aspect, or the masculine aspect, or as per the Hindu scriptures, like we say, the Purusha. So Purusha and the Prakriti, right? The Divine Father and the Divine Mother, the manifested universe and the manifester, right? So the bell, it actually is a beautiful instrument to bring in the energies of the inner world and blend it with the energies of the outer world, that is the sound, and let these energies work on us for different purposes. We all must have seen these bells are used by our teachers, our acharyas, in retreats and classes. We also must have seen, if you have attended any rituals or empowerment session or initiation ceremonies of Buddhist tantric practices, they always give empowerments using the vajra and the bell. So that is used to channel the blessings and the energies of the Divine Father and the Divine Mother respect. That is the power and compassion, right? So this is the inner meaning for the bell. Now, how to use this bell and what is the significance of bell in healings? Let me bring it out to you. Now, whatever the whole manifested universe is, it is matter with pure consciousness. What is matter? Anyone? What do you understand by matter?
Solid.
Solid. Solid is one form of matter. Yes, solid is a matter. It's a state of matter. What is matter? It is condensed energy. Matter is condensed energy, be it solid, be it liquid or gas or plasma or anything, or ether. So matter is condensed energy. And what is consciousness? Yes, please. What is consciousness? How do you define consciousness in easy terms? It is awareness of the energy. It is awareness of the life. That is consciousness. The moment it is out, you become unconscious. You become dead, right? So the moment this consciousness enters the matter, it becomes pure matter with consciousness or with vibration. In Hindi, we call it Chetana, right? Or the activity part. So you can understand with these things. The subatomic particles, they vibrate. They have a friction between them. They revolve around each other because of some energy, right? There's an electrical charge in them. And they also have a friction. Now, this friction produces a vibration which helps the matter crystallize or condense into different shapes. Let us understand this very complicated phenomena with the help of a very simple video. This video, Nitin is going to play that video for us. Nitin, can you please show that video to all of us?
Is the video playing?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Nitin, for playing this. So as it's clear from the video that different frequencies of vibration, they force the particles to form different shapes. That is the manifested universe. We all, everything that exists on the planet Earth or beyond, in the whole solar system, they all are matter with different rates of vibration. So the bell represents the power of that universal vibration, which is responsible for creation and for existence of everything. Right? This is the principle behind worshiping the vibration. Right? Are you getting my point? Great. So the bell, it produces the sound of Om. Now the bell which we are using here in this whole class is very special. What is special about this bell? The special thing is it actually produces different pitches of voice at the same time. That is a low pitch, a medium pitch, and the high pitch. And it can produce different notes of music. Are you aware of the notes of music? Anyone from the music background? Or anyone knows the harmonic backgrounds, harmonic notes? Anyone? Yes. Jyoti Yadav ji. How many types of notes do we have? You can unmute yourself. Shilpi Goyal ji, 7. We have 7 different notes. So this bell is capable of actually producing the vibration of Om on all the 7 notes with a low pitch, medium pitch, and high pitch at the same time. This actually gives us an array of energy, the whole spectrum of energy in all the possible frequencies. Now, when we use and direct these energies towards our cells, our bodies, our organs, our chakras, and our aura, what happens is whatever energy is required for our well-being, whatever is missing, is grabbed from this particular sound. And it brings in rapid healing. This is one aspect. Another very important aspect about the bell is the consecration part. What is consecration? Yes, anyone? All are pranic healers here. Now don't tell me you don't know about consecration. Yes, please. What is consecration? Anyone? Prabhaji? Yes, infusing with divine energy. Correct. Embedding divine energy. Correct answer. into an object, that is consecration, calling upon of divine energy into the bell. So in this class in particular, and in all the rituals that utilize the use of these Tibetan bells, we consecrate them using special procedures that are depicted in our scriptures. In Tibetan or Tantric Buddhisms, also in Hinduism and many different religions, they have different consecration procedures. So we'll be focusing on the Tibetan side of this, Tibetan Buddhist side of this. So the consecration brings in a lot of divine energy, which infuses with the energies of the physical world, that is the sound, on all possible frequencies, and that is delivered to your body for healing. This brings upon very magical healing results. Okay, so we have along with us some of our very dear friends and participants who have done this course last year also with me. And I would request them, if they are present, I think yes, they are present. If they want, they can share their honest feedback on this particular course. What did they felt about this? Are they using this bell, and what are their results? May I request them to unmute themselves and share their feedbacks and testimonials, and help our fellow participants have a better picture of the whole course. Yes.
Namaste, Piyush. Hello.
Namaste, Marcus. How are you?
Thank you. Fine. Yes, I am a reviewer of this course, and I can highly recommend this course to everyone who has seen Lord Padmasambhava with Dorje, Master Choa Koksui, Acharya Seshita, or Master Stephen Coe. They all use Tibetan Buddhism ritual objects, and you will have a deeper understanding of this. You should have an altar, and you should have a place where you can ring the bell loudly because it is very loud, the Tibetan bell. But yes, it is very deep cleansing, and I would quote Acharya Seshita because Acharya Seshita, we all know, is a clairvoyant and a really holy person. And he says the Tibetan bell is very good for rituals, very good for cleansing, and very good for initiations. And so, yes, thank you very much for these teachings. And it is really a lot of stuff, a lot of practical stuff in the course. Yes.
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you.
Hi all, my name is Sridhar. Namaste to everyone. So I earlier attended this course from Piyush about the Tibetan bell. So just to give an idea, I can compare this with crystal healing in pranic healing. So crystal healing is on prana levels. So this bell is on a nada yoga or on a sound levels. So where we produce energies and direct them, actually the energy follows the thought, right? So basically we direct the energy to the particular chakras and we do the healing. So this is a very good asana in your wherever you have it. It's also a very good technique to be learned and to be used. And I'm a regular user of this Tibetan bell, and I could produce some wonderful results. And I thank Piyush for this wonderful sessions, and that too having sessions on a different dimensions. That's what the beauty of Piyush school. So I really thank, and so this is my honest feedback. Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Sridhar.
Hello. Hello, Atma Namaste to everyone. This is Shaurya.
Atma Namaste, Shaurya. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. I also did this course with Piyush, and before that I had some bowls and wanted to do on sound healing, but the way the Piyush has structured it, and it is not just teaching us how to sound the bell, but also teaching us the inner meanings, why the particular thing is being done, and how we really can connect the sound and the healing part. The beauty is that the way he teaches to do our healings in a very simplistic and easy way, it's just amazing in this course. And I usually now you start using the bell more often for my cleaning, as somebody's environment and on auras. But when we do it more awareness and how the energy movement goes through, when we learn through this course and the proper technique, then the healings are in much more inner and deeper fashion. So I thank you, Piyush and Nitin, for organizing this class and giving us the inner teachings, which I think is not available very easily. My guys, you should learn from him, because the authentic way of learning is not available much in nowadays. Thank you, Piyush. Thank you, Nitin, for
Thank you
these
for all the
classes.
appreciation. Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Sir, namaste.
Who's this? Prashant.
Prashant.
Namaste, Prashant. How are you?
Sir, fine. Sir, I wanted to share the feedback. So, my feedback, the first feedback, that is, I still remember is a few years back when I fell ill. That is, there was a fever, and my body was very weak. So I can't do the healing because I can't even get up from the bed. So first, what I did was I used the mantra healing, which you have taught. So after doing the mantra healing, I got the energy to get up from the bed. Then I used the bell healing. So after I used the bell healing, the fever was totally gone, almost gone. So and after using that, I can easily stand up and do the work. So that I still remember because it was the first time I used bell on myself. So and I got this powerful result, and I still use the bell because whenever I don't have the time to do the normal healing, so I use the bell for the to get the speed. That is using the general cleansing and etc. When I do it with bell, I can complete it much easily and much quicker than the normal general cleanse. So I use the bell now also for the speed. And the best result was the first result which I shared now. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Prashant. Great. Thank you for coming. So thank you all for sharing the feedbacks. Let us now have a demonstration. Manju auntie, namaste.
नमस्ते. मैंने पीयूष जी से किया था बेल हीलिंग का क्लास. उससे पहले मैं बाउल वगैरह में साउंड मुझे बहुत पसंद था, लेकिन जब से बेल हीलिंग क्लास की है मैंने, मतलब यदि आप बेल से घर को क्लीन करके उसके बाद मेडिटेशन करते हो तो आपको जो एक्सपीरियंस होगा आप बता नहीं सकते हैं. तो वो आप क्लास करने के बाद ही पता चलेगा सबको कि कैसा फील होता है. और रात में आप सोने से पहले यदि आप घर को क्लीन करके सोते हो तो आपकी कैसी नींद होती है, कैसा वो होता है. मैंने जस्ट अभी थोड़े दिन पहले ये करके ट्राई करके देखा. बहुत मतलब आप सोच नहीं सकते कि आपको कैसी नींद आती है पीसफुली. घर में कैसा एनवायरनमेंट रहता है. ये 2 साल से जो कोरोना का वगैरह चल रहा है तो मैंने देखा कि लोग बहुत फियर नहीं रहता है घर के लोगों में, बहुत कंफर्टेबल रहता है. सेल्फ हीलिंग तो बहुत अच्छी होती है, किसी और की हीलिंग भी अच्छी होती है, मास हीलिंग भी बहुत अच्छी होती है. थैंक यू सो मच. आप पीयूष जी से करने के बाद पता चलेगा कि क्या वो बहुत कुछ बताते हैं, सिर्फ बेल हीलिंग नहीं बहुत कुछ कराते हैं. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you, auntie.
Namaste, sir. When we are healing with this bell, we are more confident and we are more complete healing, and we will get the miraculous result in any healing, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shaji. I must say Shaji is a fantastic healer. He has been doing professional healings and greatly successful in his results. So thank you all. Okay. So I think we have some questions over the group chat. Like, are there any basic requirements that the healer must have to use these tools, like a golden aura? No. Any pranic healer psychotherapy graduation certificate is more than enough. You don't need to have a golden aura, because there are very few souls on this planet Earth who have a genuine golden aura. I think you can count it on your fingers. It would be just, 10, 20 people or 40, 50 people. That's it. It's not like that. It's for the general masses like you and me. We can practically use these things. Now, the thing is, I have simplified the very complex things of using these for healings. The principle behind these is very complex. I have told you some of that. I have simplified the whole procedure. I have facilitated the consecration because myself, I was initiated as a vajra master long back. So I have those capabilities to invoke the energies for you, infuse these energies into your bells, and you can use these bells for your healing. You can heal your chakras, you can do psychotherapy, and you can heal any ailment that you want, right? So it's a very simple thing. Okay, now the next question that we had was, is it largely for self-healing or can be used for others too? It can be used for anyone, not just self-healing. You can use for anyone, right? Now we have the next question. The material the bell is made of and the design has an effect, right? Yes, because what happens is ordinary bells which use some minimalistic or ordinary metal items to make these similar looking bells do not produce the actual vibration that is required to do proper healings. Now, the bells which we actually give you along with this session, they are authentic Tibetan bells, right? Procured right from Tibet. They are perfectly balanced. The pitch of the sound, the tones that they produced, which must be there, it is present in these bells. These are made by special artisans, right? You can get some normal cheaper bells in the market also. It's okay if you want to go after them, no problem with that. But we are providing you the best that can be supplied, right? This is one thing, and that is very important aspect of the whole thing, right? So I think we have a question from Coach Bradley. Yes, you can unmute yourself and ask.
Thank you. So a couple of questions. The class is the date is in February, right? Next month. The class day.
The date is in March. It's in March.
Oh, it's in March. Okay. All right.
March.
All right, great. So I think what I was looking at was, yeah, if I ordered this, would I get it in time? Because I'm in Texas. So if I ordered the equipment, the bell, would I have it in time? Because I know sometimes the shipping is really bad lately across the globe.
Yes.
And so that was one question. And yeah, I think somebody asked, I was definitely curious about the type of bell and the difference, but you're saying everything is coming from there. So it's all set up from the beginning.
Yes. So the thing is, since you are in Texas, don't worry, the bill can be shipped to you and it would reach you on time. But my sincere request to all the international participants would be, please order the bill as soon as possible. Reason being, generally it takes about 10 to 15 days for the parcel to reach you. But in rare instances, it may even take 20 days or 1 month. In rare instances, we cannot guarantee any express delivery, but we try a level best. So it's almost 1.5 months before we execute this class. So if you order now, for the international participants, it can be assured that the bell would reach you in time, right?
Okay. And then now the time slot, I think the time is scheduled for me, it's like overnight.
Yes,
I think it starts
people in that US and South America, it would be like nighttime for you. And for us, it would be, people in the eastern part of the globe, it would be daytime for us. So for one night, and that's a Sunday, that's Sunday for us. So for the nighttime, it will be Saturday night for you in Texas. And that would be Sunday day for us. So even if you're awake for the whole night, you can take rest on the Sunday. That's, a holiday. You're not working on that day. So we are designing it that way, right? But we'll also see that if we can play some recordings for you on a later date so that you can view. Because what happens in nighttime, if you're not too much used to, waking up for the whole night, you may not pay a full attention to the things. So we can also show you some recordings privately, especially for the people from the western part of the globe, right? We can have that again replay session for you. That would be again a facilitation, right?
Well, I'll just prepare for it. I'll do some practice runs.
That would be great. That would be great. Great.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sir, on the registration form, it is written on 13 February.
There is some clerical mistake. Nitin, can you please correct the form? It's 13th March.
Yeah.
It's 13th March.
Okay. Because
Okay.
on the registration form, because yesterday night I registered, and the time is 11 to 6 p.m. and date on 13 February.
Yes, so there is some typo error. I sincerely apologize for this. So I was responsible for all this, though the whole team did that, but all the responsibilities lie with me. So we'll
Okay,
correct
it's
it.
okay,
It's
sir.
13th March, right?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, on the form,
Thank
it
you.
is clearly mentioned 13th of March. Those who have seen 13th of February, it is a mistake on their part. I have
Okay.
recently checked the form.
Can you please check both the forms? That is one is form is for the international participants, and that is for the people from India.
Sir, I have checked the form just now. It is
Okay.
13th March.
Great. So let's have a small healing demonstration if you all want. Shall we? So there are a lot of people. Let us select one subject, and we all will scan the subject before and after the healing. Let's do a very small demonstration. Let's not waste time. We'll do healing for one chakra. Okay. So who would be? Let us select. Okay, Huda. Huda has raised hands. Yes, Huda. You would like to be the subject? Great. Okay. I want everyone to scan the front solar plexus chakra of Huda. And don't tell me anything. Don't post anything in the group chat. Okay. Keep it to yourself. Okay. Have you all scanned? Okay. Now I will begin the healings. Huda, please be receptive. Yes. Please rescan. What is the change? You can unmute yourself and tell me. You can unmute yourself and tell me. I would just request 2-3 feedback. There are a lot of people. It won't be possible to, for everyone to unmute themselves. Or you can type in the group chat.
Yes, the changes is the energy is become lighter, and at the beginning, before the healing, it was there is congestion. Now the congestion is released, the energy become lighter. The chakra itself, the solar plexus chakra, for Huda, it become more normal. That's what I felt.
Wow.
Even when you did the bell, I felt on me. I felt relaxed. I felt different.
Yes.
And I felt really, especially in my solar plexus, I felt it's become not only lighter, I was tense a little bit. I felt no tense now.
Wow, great.
Yeah.
So that is the power of divine beings. Yes, thank you. Yes, Devor.
Yes, like the lady before me said, there was a big congestion before you started the healing. The energy was really warm and dense. Now it's really subtle. It's more subtle. It's lighter. It's all back to its back to its normal position, and it's not overactivated. It's back to its normal size. But like she said, I also felt this relief while you did the healing.
So that's that. Wow. So you see, the energies of the inner world and the physical world, when they combine, what magic they can do in an instance and with a lot of ease. And moreover, the sound is so soothing, you can fall asleep, like Manju Auntie said. That you'll have a very relaxing mood. The whole chakras relax, the whole chakras start dancing. Because if you all would have observed, the sound waves, they have low pitch, high pitch, they have a lot of notes in them. I don't know if every pitch of sound was delivered over these electronic gadgets. I'm not sure, but maybe still some of you would have encountered some of the differences and the pitches in the sound. Yes or no? Yes, Marcus has raised hand. Yes, Marcus.
Yes, I want to say Huda has a beautiful solar plexus chakra in my point of view. And it was only stress in my point of view. And the stress is completely gone after your healing. Yes.
Right. Huda also has a beautiful heart, Marcus, I would say.
Yes.
She's a very loving soul and a humble student of Master Chua. She helps everyone. So apart from having a very nice solar plexus, she has a very beautiful heart and a very beautiful crown also. She's a regular practitioner of the meditations. Yes, okay. So this class is actually scheduled for March 13th. You all can register now. And all the registration details would be shared by Nitin. Before we do that, I have one more announcement. We also have an upcoming class that is healing using Dorje. This is a Dorje. Let me show you a bigger one so that it's easy for you to run. Now, this is a Dorje. Anyone has seen this Dorje somewhere? You know what is this? What is this used for? Who always holds this Dorje in his hand?
I saw it before with Master Chua.
Master Stephenko.
Stephenko. This is the weapon of Buddha Padmasambhav, Guru Rinpoche, Mahaguruji Meeling. If you look at his photograph clearly, he always had Dorje in his hand, right? Now we all try to replicate our Mahaguruji. That is the Vajra Guru. This is known as the Vajra, right? This is the weapon of the devas, of the deities, like Zeus as per the Greek mythology, or Indra as per the Hindu mythology. And there are many devas who have been holding these Vajras. So these Vajras, they are actually a representative item which represent the compassionate power of the Supreme Lord. These are used for giving empowerments, for healings, or for special initiation ceremonies, right? So since a lot of people were coming to me, they wanted to receive the Dorje initiation, they wanted to learn Dorje, how to use it for better healings. So we have planned this year, after so many requests, that we would be giving the initiations for the Dorje, and we would be teaching you how to heal using Dorje also. But the prerequisite for healing using Dorje or Vajra class would be Tibetan bell healing. Now, the reason for this is very clear. Some of you might ask, why not I can straight away learn the Dorje healing? The reason is very clear. Now, what happens is, this is the power aspect. This represents the power, right? And what does the bell represents? The bell represents the wisdom or the method, control. Power without control will create a havoc, right? Yes or no? Uncontrollable raw power, what would happen? You would end up shattering the auras or chakras because you won't be able to control the energy that is flowing through. So the first step is to equip yourself, your mind, your personality, your soul, and many levels with a lot of wisdom, inner wisdom, with the proper initiations, right? That is like a level 1 for this Vajra. The bell is also a Vajra. The handle is actually a Vajra, half Vajra, right? So the first step is to equip yourself, create a proper plinth on which the whole building can be created. Then next step is to go for the second level of initiation, in which your bells would be reconsecrated for level 2, and you would be given initiations for the Vajra also. right? So that class would be scheduled after 4 or 5 months. For 4 or 5 months after receiving this bell healing, you will have to practice this bell healing, right? And then we will scan you, we will review, we will screen you, and we will invite you for registering into the Dorje healing. Now, one more announcement, we will have limited number of seats because the bells, they are limited numbers. We cannot give you unlimited access to these because the bells that are supplied from Tibet, they are really rare and we have quite less quantities, just 60 pieces. Okay, and the moment I announced this class, a lot of registrations have already come up. So the numbers are diminishing fast. Register as soon as possible. Otherwise, you will have to register for without bell, participation of the class. You will have to go for an inferior quality of bell from the local store or something like that. Okay. So any questions, any doubts, any queries, or anyone would like to say something? We have a question. I wanted to ask a question. Is this a complete form of healing or do we use it as a preparation to pranic healing? This is a complete healing, Buddha. You can clean the chakras, organs, everything. You can energize them. You can do psychotherapy. You can repair the webs. You can do anything that you want. You can manifest your wishes. You can do space clearing. You can do blessings. Whatever work you are doing in pranic healing and beyond, it can be done with this beautiful instrument. Because again, it's not just an instrument or a technique. It's an initiation, a connection to the divine. And you are given an understanding, a realization of the inner side of the subject, right? It's not just the technique that can be written on a piece of paper and delivered, but it's a whole new level, right? Great. Yes, there is size. There is question some regarding size. Okay. So Sridhar has posted that you must go for the bigger ones. We are only supplying the bigger ones this time. No small bells, nothing. Only the big size. That is about 20 to 23 centimeters long, and it's about 13, 14 centimeters wide. That is the biggest size available. Okay. Yes. What is the next question? Do you get the recording of today's session? Yes, you will get the recording of today's session. It will be posted on YouTube.
पीयूष जी बेल के साथ ही वज्रा का ऑर्डर देना होगा कि वज्रा का ऑर्डर अलग से देना होगा?
No, you won't be placing order for the vajras now. You will first take the bell healing, practice it, and then we announce the date. You will apply for the vajra healing. We'll screen you. We'll not allow just everyone to come up for this. We'll screen you and then we will say, okay, you can come up for vajra healing, right? It would be like that. See, the vajra is a very powerful energy tool. It's a very powerful energy tool, and it is only given when you are ready. Or my lineage selects you, okay, you can go ahead. So it's not just the technique or the instrument, it's an initiation, it's everything, right? So it would be like that. We'll do a small screening and then we'll invite you for the registrations. So you are not ordering any vajras right now, right? You would receive the whole set after, not the whole set, the vajra, once you are selected for that. Okay, it's that way. Yes. Do you have any more questions? Someone has asked the weight of the bell. That is about 600 to 700 grams. That can be managed with your left hand, right? Okay. So we will do first bell healing, and then after 4 months, we'll do vajra healing. Yes. We'll do bell healing first. That is the level 1. That is the basic level. And then after that is the level 2, Dorje healing, and advanced initiation and consecration, reconsecration of the bell. That is the level 2 consecration for the bell, right? So may I request Nitin to come up and help us with the knowledge of everything, all the registration details and all those things. Nitin, are you there? Yes.
Yes, thank you, Piyush. Can you please put me on spotlight? Thanks a lot, sir. So the charges for Indian participants of the bell are as follows, which are in 3 modes. The first is 9,000 rupees, which consists of the Tibetan bell in this beautiful gift box packing, which Piyush is showing on his window, you can see. The charge also includes the courier charges to your city and the main session fee. The second is 8,500 Indian rupees, which consists of the Tibetan bell packed in standard cardboard box and courier charges to your city and the main session fee. And the third is 6,000 rupees, which contains only the session fee. That means no bell will be sent to people who choose this option. Similarly, for international participants, the charges, which also will be in 3 options, are as follows. The first is $290 US, which consists of the Tibetan bell in this beautiful gift box packing. I request Piyush again to show that on his window. Thank you, sir. A general shipping charge to your location and the main session fee. Second is $240 US, which consists of the Tibetan bell packed in standard cardboard box, a general shipping charge to your location, and the main session fee. Please note that the shipping charges are location specific. If the charges are more, then the participants may be informed to transfer the excess amount of shipping. The third option is $125 US, which contains only the session fee. That means no bell will be sent to people who choose this option. Thank you, Piyush, for letting me speak.
Thank you, Nitin. So may I request Nitin to post the link for the registration form in the group chat?
Yes, sir.
And yes, I think we have some question from Huda. Yes, Huda.
Good evening. How are you? I'm asking about the bell. Can we place it on a shelf in our living room later on, or does it have to be stored so that the consecration is kept, or it's okay? Is it like
Very
a
nice
crystal
question. Very
gets
nice
contaminated or so?
Very nice question. What I suggest is after the consecration, the bell must be treated with respect because it's directly connected to the deities and a lot of energies are there. Just like you treat your crystals, your loved crystals, in the same way you must treat your bell. Now, since we, some followers, we are too much religious, we treat the bell itself as a deity and we keep it in our altar where we offer our worships and prayers. Okay, so it is best if you do that. If not, you can place it on a very clean shelf, right? In your study or in your healing room. It's completely fine. But do not use it as a decoration item in the drawing room. I do not suggest that because a lot of people may see it, they may interact with the energies of the bell, which may not be suitable for everyone, right? It's a highly, highly energized item. Okay, that's it. Not much restrictions or something like that.
And we will receive it energized, or we're gonna energize it during the course together?
You will not receive it energized. That would be consecrated by me in the session. That would be a mass consecration session with us, right? I would energize all the bells at once in a live session, right? You will not be receiving an energized bell in the box because you are not equipped to handle those energies. So that would be a hidden initiation also so that you all can channel those energies and it would be a complete ceremony sort of thing, right? So you all would be participating with me in that consecration ritual.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, do you have any other questions? You can unmute yourself and ask. I think Praveenji wants to say something. Yes, Praveen Joshiji.
Sir, I wanted to ask about this reviewer fees.
Okay, for the reviewer fees and all, I think Nitin is going to inform you, all the reviewers, all the people who have done this course, he would be posting the description and the details for all the reviewers. The fees would be lower than the normal fees. It would be much, much lower, right? So you all can. Thank you. Yes. Okay, so let's do a Thanksgiving prayer if there are no more questions to answer. Now, there's one question. To the second level will be the same cost, Dorje healing? No, the cost will be informed later. This is the price which you have told you. The energy exchange is just for the level 1, that is the Tibetan bell healing, right? It includes teaching cost, the bell, and shipping. Okay. Another question, how would we know there is no damage to tuning of bell in transit? Okay, once you receive the bell, you can sing the bell using the stick, the mallet that is provided, and you can check it. If the bell gets damaged in transit, you can inform us immediately upon receipt and we'll do the needful, right? So no need of worrying. Okay, chalo. Let us do a Thanksgiving prayer, shall we? Please sit comfortably, eyes closed, spine erect. Put your hands together in front of your heart in a Namaskara Mudra. Be aware of your heart, be aware of your crown, and mentally repeat after me. To the Universal Supreme Lord, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the Buddhas, to all the Bodhisattvas, to all the Mahachohans, to all the Chohans, to my spiritual teacher, Mahatma Choa Kok Sui, Chohan Jing Miling, Mahaguruji Bodhisattva Miling, and all the beings of the entire divine healing hierarchy. Thank you for the great, great blessings, divine healings, divine love, divine mercy, divine help, guidance, protection. Thank you for bringing us together. Thank you for empowering us to become better light workers and serve the divine plan. We thank you all in full faith. So be it. Thank you all for joining in. Atma Namaste. See you all in the Tibetan bell healing class and in the Dorje healing class. Namaste.
Thank you, Piyushji.
You're welcome. The session is over.